Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Nin back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Pisces. So no messages, nothing special. Just want to see what's going on before I get ready to go to my favorite place in the world, the gym. Oh, okay, we got harmony. Oh, okay, we got opportunity. So, ooh, shit, we got trine in the second house. So this could be an abundance of opportunities to make money. This could be an abundance of opportunities to create stability or to, and I would say to inherit wealth or inherit like resources from other people. Hey there, Linus Kitty. Good morning. All right, so you're about to get positive reinforcement or positive reactions or responses for your hard work. All right, this could include like maybe more customers, more interactions with just people who share your same value system or your same belief. More stuff is going to just basically go your way. All right, so you're going to see a lot more results or a lot more progress or a lot more, I don't know, some type of reward for all the work that you put in. That's really it. All right, whatever you do, you're going to see a lot more rewards. Your income could increase too. That's probably what's really fitting to happen for a lot of y'all. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to use these. Good morning, everybody. So, yep, we got a lot of partnerships. We got bridge, so you'll be finding it's easy to connect with people. Yeah, they're gonna be goddamn. So this is gonna probably be a very generous like moment for y'all. So you guys either become friends or attach yourself to someone. This for Pisces. It pretty much is a collective, though. That was a good question, Montana. It is. It is pretty much a collective because Pisces does represent the collective. All right. But if you were asking, like, is this a Pisces collective? Mm-hmm. Sure is. Sure is. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. You're about to get a lot of rewards, either a lot of synchronistic moments where you're meeting people who are maybe higher up or meeting people who are maybe very gifted, maybe very skilled. They are usually people who come from either a famous or a wealthier lineage. But if they're not that, then they have like a special talent and ability where people pay them and people like honor them. So you could be becoming friends with people like that, or you're gonna become a friend like that. One of the two is gonna happen because the trine is here, which means that a lot of like beneficial and lucky opportunities are being pushed your way, and you're being put into a position where maybe you didn't feel like you were ready. You know what I mean? So like, let's say that you guys didn't want to have relationships. Maybe you guys didn't want to start a business. Maybe you guys didn't want to take action on X, Y, and Z. The people that are coming into your life are kind of going to push you into that. You know what I mean? But they'll do it in a way that's like slow, steady, and practical. So it seems quick to you because maybe you guys aren't used to change, but Pisces is a mutable sign. So maybe you guys are constantly in change or constantly in flux. What we got? All right, so we got the Gemini. So it's somebody who's going to be wanting to communicate with y'all soon. So it's maybe been somebody who either could have been somebody who led you guys astray at one time or just came off as like indifferent. You know what I mean? Maybe they told you one thing and then did another. So these may be people who are now trying to find similar interests to you guys. They may have changed their mind about you, or you may have changed their mind about them. Wait, I just confused myself. And maybe that's what it was. You may have changed their mind about you, or they may have changed your mind about them. One of the two is happening here. All right. So because it's gonna come through a conversation. So you guys may just like luckily run into each other. So it could be just somebody you guys are not talking to, or somebody who you guys are on like nah, I'm not even gonna say a break. It's gonna be a bit yeah, you're gonna have a lucky encounter when you got Wheel of Fortune in this situation, a lucky encounter. They're going to show up as an ally or show up with some type of help or show up with some type of offer you need. Some of y'all about to get some type of either large payout. I don't know if this comes through work or if this is coming through like maybe you're doing more sales, more clientele coming through. Like maybe because some of y'all could just be like you guys are associating with somebody who's very popular, and that's what's bringing these other people into your energy because it says you're about to move up in career. So, like, you're gonna have just a lot of interactions with like lucky encounters with people. Like, maybe they're artists, maybe they're poets, maybe they're rappers, singers, public speakers. You know what I mean? Just it may just be like running into them. Just like you're meant to run into these people because there are opportunities that they're gonna present you guys to make money. So that way your finances can increase, or so that you guys could possibly build more of like a stability. Like, so maybe you guys weren't really knowing each other like that, or really didn't have any like, I don't know, maybe close intimacy, or like we weren't really just connecting. at one point. That's what it was. Like maybe they weren't understanding your needs. They were maybe a little fickle. Maybe you didn't fit the aesthetic, or you didn't fit the picture of what they imagined it to be at one time, or when they first encountered you. Because it seems like some of y'all have encountered this person, and then others of you, it's going to be a multitude of people that you interact with that didn't ever like speak to you. They've been around, or they've like maybe you guys have frequented each other, but they never like opened up or expressed themselves. They're gonna start wearing their heart on their sleeve, or start just maybe being a little bit more flirtatious, maybe being a little bit more like a show off. You know what I mean? Where they're overexerting themselves, or they're over, I don't know, just I would just say overkill in a way where they're just kind of like going out of their way to like catch your attention, or going out of their way to invite themselves into your space, which could just be like, oh, I'm just coming and approaching you. Like maybe you're out at the grocery mart and now guys, women, or whatever are approaching you more. They're saying stuff to you. All right. Like, but the beneficial opportunities is like maybe you're invited to parties, maybe you're invited to popular events. Maybe this person shows you ways of making money because it's like your appearance, or yeah, it's your appearance. It's going to be either your appearance, or it's just going to be like your easygoing vibe. So you may just be like emulating. I mean, is it emulating? Emulating. We'll just say radiating for now, but I think it's emulating, where it just comes off you. Exuding. That's what I was thinking. Exuding. I'm sorry. Exuding this energy of just like well-being, and things are always going in my favor, and not really paying attention to like what I was gonna say, not really paying attention to like where you're going. So maybe you're just kind of like roaming, or just rambling, or just doing whatever, and they're just kind of like noticing that like maybe you don't have like a certain pattern of doing things, or a certain way of doing things, but like it gets done. What's up, goddess? Is me. I think that's probably what you guys are going to connect on. Like maybe you guys are more like free, not free spirited, but just kind of like allowing life to just kind of like go at its own pace, and then just working your way within it. You know what I mean? Like using it, using whatever is like presented towards you to either get yourself up or move up. All right. You guys may be spending on some new threads soon, or buying new clothes, or buying some like certain luxuries you wanted. So it must be like a big influx of money, or a lot of like just good moments where you're just like catching incremental payments, or just getting maybe cash apps, PayPals, I don't know, Zells, you know what I mean? Just maybe just gifts, because the Knight of Cups is here. This is a gifter and a generous suitor. So you guys are being gifted, or just dealing with very romantic and very idealistic people. You know what I mean? So they share visions with you, share ideas with you. You just get inspired by having them around. That's the best part. You just get inspired by having them around. I almost feel like I'm dragging it. So let me see what else is going on. Because it's really going to just feel like luck. Like, you know what I mean? Like you didn't really do much to get this. That's the best part. You know what I mean? So it could be because of your appearance. Like, because the Knight of Cups is somebody who's fickle, but like you fit a certain picture of what I expect. Maybe a partner, maybe I don't know. This give me an example. This could be like, say you were an actor, the director be like, you would fit this part. You know what I mean? That's the Knight of Cups. They're fickle. I don't just pick up with anybody. Just don't like everybody's vibe. People will just be liking your vibe. So these opportunities are being presented for you to like enjoy, you know what I mean? And maybe even share more with others. What it says they love to ham it up for your attention. It gives them joy to see you with joy. See what I'm saying? Like people are just gonna like you. This could just be today, but it could be multiple days. Maybe it's just a period in time where they're just liking you. Because the Wheel of Fortune could be a period in time where it's memorable. Because after one good blessing, another one comes, and another one comes, and another one comes. The Knight of Cups is somebody who like likes to show up as a savior, because they be riding on that white horse. They like to show up as a savior. So these are be people who want to save you, man or woman. They want to save you, so they may sacrifice themselves for you, give you more than what you were like requesting or needing. You know what I mean? Be very nurturing, overly expressive. You're like, damn, I didn't know that. It said, don't hesitate or procrastinate to change these obstacles. Don't sabotage yourself. So it's basically saying, don't sabotage yourself from a good thing. Because the Knight of Cups sometimes in reverse can be somebody who gives you an offer that's hard to refuse, because they make it sound really good. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's beneficial. You know what I mean? You just may feel like this is somebody who's selling you a dream, but it's not. It's not. It's not. So some of y'all may be getting a lot of money soon. Maybe a settlement, a windfall of money, a lottery win. Like I said, generous donors, friends, sales. Just notice that. Just notice that. That's a good one for y'all. Damn. I'm glad I did this to start off for y'all. So what's your advice? Advice. Inspiration. It says a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your instinct, your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. All right. So some of y'all are getting over some fears of speaking up or public speaking or communicating with like groups of people around you. So like maybe you guys have issues, maybe talking to people you're attracted to, maybe asking for what you need if it's a group of people, or just having that uncomfortability of like expressing your voice with conviction in front of people. You guys are learning how to do that through these interactions with people. So it's going to be a lot of interactions so that way you can get over that. All right. So it could be a Gemini, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. What's that, Sag? Yeah. All right. So anyway, Pisces. That was y'all reading. Thanks for being here, y'all. Thanks for getting involved. Thanks for those likes. I missed that. I missed that. I did not see it. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I am gone.